Yay, good morning. So let's start by rubbing your hands. Welcome. So seated Qigong is a great thing to do. Let's say you have an injury or maybe you aren't feeling well. So please go just a little 70% of your ability today. So rub your hands. Let's get some warmth in our hands. And let's just place them on our heart and feel the warmth of your palms on your heart. And we'll do a little Ren Mai Brushing. So this is our most yin meridian. It goes straight up the front of our bodies. So tuning into sort of how much pressure. It's a great self-massage to do for sort of calming, also our immune system. There's a lot of acupressure points here. And then cross your arms, wherever your thumb, your fingertips land, right under your collarbone. Just find a little divot, give a little rub. It's the beginning of our lung meridian. So if rubbing here is really great for our immune system, for our lung health, but also the emotions associated with our lungs is sadness. So if there's any sadness that's just stuck, it helps to transform it into inspiration. So then in your hands in light fists, right above your waist or your kidneys, and give a little circle, rubbing your waist, rubbing your kidneys. Great thing to do every day, every morning in the winter. And then lean forward a little bit and do some tapping on your very lower back, your tailbone. A bunch of acupressure points, most of them connected to our bladder meridian. And then with your hands in your lap or on your lower belly, close your eyes. And invite your feet to just sink. And if you're seated, shift where you're sitting so that your feet can be flat, firm on the ground. Just picture sending roots from your feet deep into the earth. And then check in on your tailbone and invite your tailbone to just be soft. Your chest soft. And then from the very top of your head, picture a thread of white light, just lifting you up, lengthening the back of your neck. And take a slow, deep breath into your lower belly. And then a slow breath out. And another slow breath in. Turn your awareness inside your body and just notice where you're starting this morning in our practice. And then opening up your eyes. Now this practice can also be done standing. Everything we're doing can go both ways. So with your arms just relaxed, we're going to do the monkey washes its fruit. So picture you've got 2 bunches of bananas. You're going to jostle them, and you're jostling them in, imagine, buckets of water. So take a breath in, and then exhale out your mouth with a another breath in. Then take those bananas and pull them up to your chin because they're nice and clean. Your face one wants to steal them. Tighten every muscle you can think of. Pause in your breath. Then gently turn your neck to one side to see if anyone's coming for your bananas. The coast is clear, so turn to center and exhale out with a Let's go to the other side. So taking your breath in, cleaning those bananas. So we're going to do a bunch of movements for neck and also for our spine. So other breath in. Now grab those bananas up toward your chin. Tighten in your neck and your face, your upper back, your lower back, your legs, your feet. And then turn as you're pausing in your breath. Check. And then when you're ready, come to center and just feel a wave of relaxation from the top of your head all the way down to the bottom of your feet. Let's do that. One more to each side. So we'll do a short little wash. Grab the bananas up. Turn as you pause in your breath and come back to center. And then one more. Pull the minutes up. Pause in your breath, turning, and now releasing tension and tightness from the top of your head all the way to your tailbone. And putting your hands on your lower, kind of your mid-back, your kidneys again. Your next inhale, take a little twist. And then exhale to center. And this is opening the gates. Noticing that when you turn into your hand, you're giving your kidneys a little massage. So take a breath in as you twist. And our kidneys are our battery pack. And they're associated with the water element, which is one of the 5 elements in traditional Chinese medicine that's connected to winter. So we'll do a bunch of things that will also support our kidneys and our urinary bladder. Do one more twist. And then we'll continue doing that twisting. This time put your left hand in front of your face and find a comfortable place for your right hand. Take a breath in and turning from your hips, then your waist, then your upper back. And if it feels right, keep pushing, trying not to push, again, like 70% of your twist. I'm probably at 95, but so come back. So take a breath in. And then exhale, turn the other way. And then I keep trying to remind myself to not push to the backs, but just sort of back off. And back to center. So take a slow breath in. Turn from your hips, your waist, your ribs, now your neck. Now if it feels right, keep pushing with that hand. Maybe feeling a stretch along the side of your upper back and neck. And come to center. Let's do one more. Take a breath in. And sequentially twisting from our hips to our waist. And then if it feels right, open up that back hand. And then come to center. Now, you may want to stop there, but if the twisting feels really good, there's something that you can do standing or sitting. Take a breath in and twist. Really helping to mobilize our spine. Let's do one more. So it's thought that between all of our vertebrae that there's a bunch of energy that's potentially stuck. So we're going to do movements on side to side, front to back, every which way that our neck and spine will move. So shift your weight to one side as your head just drops over to the other. And then at a pace that feels right to you today, just rock back and forth from sitting bone to sitting bone and just invite the muscles of your neck. My neck is so tight, so I'm going to do it much less. And just go back and forth as a dog wags her tail. Now, you might want to stay with this, but if you'd like a little more, you're going to shift this time, moving your spine side to side. And this is move the body like a river. So start with your hips, then your ribs, and your shoulders, and then your head. Now, maybe it would feel right to sort of include your arms, right, depending on how you're feeling today. And maybe making like a figure 8. And then straightening out one leg. I have my heel on the floor. Here you go. I can't see it still. Heel on the floor. Do a little forward fold. And just feel that stretch from the back of your heel all the way up the back of your leg, which is a part of our bladder meridian. And let's switch the other way, another forward fold. Now, if you're standing, obviously you can do a forward fold, bending at the waist. And lifting your toe. Here we go, at the wall, so as far as I can go. Here's my toe. And little forward fold. And just feel that stretch. Let's go back to the other side. Feel that little stretch. And taking a breath in as you exhale. Stretch. Then our next movement, put your hands back on our lovely kidneys and just do a little tailbone rocking, right, where you shift, tucking your pelvis and unducking it. And what we're going to try to do I've been working on this. So you can actually do hip circles sitting down. Maybe everyone knew this, but I've been playing around with it. So with your crown of your head lifted up toward the heavens, circling your hips. Let's go back the other way. Feeling your feet rooted to the earth. So now we're going to circle our ribs. So we'll help mobilize our spine, board our upper back. So let's check this out, see how that feels. No, I find this one a little awkward, a little goofy. So, but really feeling the circling from your ribs and your middle upper back, and then circle the other way. Now we're going to circle our neck. We're going to do some stretching first. So interlace your fingers. Put it in the back of your skull. And first thing is just push your head ever so gently into your hands. And sometimes with muscle tension, it can be because our muscles are actually sort of atrophying. Who knew? And so strengthening sometimes can help a muscle that's kind of aching. So gently push. A subtle movement. Push your head into your hands. Now tilt your head forward a little bit and do the same movement. Gently pushing the back of your skull. Now for me today, this feels amazing because the back of my neck is so tight. And just kind of stretch. And then even taking your thumbs are the back between where your skull meets your neck, and just kind of lift and lift up. And we'll do the same kind of resistance where you're going to turn your head one way. Put your hand on the side of the cheek where you're turning. Now, keep trying to turn, but have your hand push the other way. Little, really subtle, a little bit of resistance. We'll go the other way. And then, my neck is so sore this way, I don't know if I'm going to try it, but I'll do it. Little push, stretching up. A little up. So then there's a self-massage I want to share with you that I just learned yesterday. So many of us who have neck, myself included, that have neck issues that often connects to headaches, it's because your head, right? We've heard this a lot. Your head forward, right? You're texting, you're on the computer, or whatever you're doing, your head's, and then that's putting all this pressure on your neck. So, of course, the first thing is to sort of shift our posture so that the crown of your head's being lifted up. But these muscles on the side of our neck are overworking. So we're going to massage them. So put your hand on the side of your neck. Have your head lifted from the crown of your head. Now, do that head forward. And maybe you'll notice that there's some muscles that are going, that are kind of active. Those are the ones we're after. What we're going to do is we're going to take our, come over closer. We're going to take your finger right kind of under your ear. And you're going to rub down, right? But not only are you going to rub down, you're going to be moving your neck away. So here's what we're going to do. So first get used to where kind of from under ear down. I'm going to go closer. Right there. So put your fingertips right under your ear. Now take your chin, your nose, and go toward that side's armpit. So you're going to sweep your chin up away up to the diagonal while you're doing that rub. I like to do it with my exhale. So take a breath in, and I'm going to exhale and twist and look up as you right? And so you're supposed to do this for a minute. We'll just do it a couple times, and you can see if it's useful to you. So take a breath in, and then exhale as you rub, you're pulling your fingers down that muscle as you twist away. Let's do one more. And we twist. Now check in to that muscle that you've been, side of your neck, where you're probably getting a bunch of muscles on the side. And then compare it to the other side. Just see if there's a difference. So play around, feel around, find these muscles that are kind of probably overworking if your head is jutting forward. Now, take a breath in. Oh, first thing, turn your nose towards your armpit on that side. Have your hands right underneath your ear by that muscle. Take a slow breath in. Now as you exhale, rotate your chin and your nose up and away on the diagonal as you glide your fingers down your neck. Now, I smear arnica cream on my neck a lot, so some sort of massage cream can make this even easier. So take a breath in, and as you exhale, gently massage, pull down that muscle as you rotate up. Let's do one more. And then slow it down. And then interlacing your fingers behind your head. Now let's see how it feels if we continue those circles. Circling our head. Maybe feeling a little bit of a massage on where our skull meets our neck. Letting our whole body kind of participate. Let's go back the other way. And then with your hands still here, rub. Take your palms and rub back and forth. Give a little rub. Maybe take your thumbs. Give a little palpate up and down the side of your spine. Shake it out. Just put your awareness in your neck. And just notice any sensations. And then bringing your fingertips to that spot where we were rubbing this morning. Let's do, it's something about feathers. So you're going to lift up your elbow as you inhale and exhale around. Opening the feathers. Inhale up and exhale down. And of course, let's say your shoulders are something that's talking to you this morning. You would make two littler ones. So kind of feel into how big of a circle you want to do. Feel in if your whole body wants to play along. And then inhaling as you lift up and exhaling down. And then let's go back the other way. So inhale up and exhale down. Let's do one more for each shoulder. And then shake it out. And then we'll do one more stretch, sort of our neck and our shoulders. So bringing your arm across, kind of grab, if you can, the back of your shoulder. Pull it towards yourself as you turn your neck the other way, inviting your shoulders to drop, lifting from the crown of your head. And I keep saying lifting from the crown of your head, really for me, because I so tend to have my head jump forward. And by lifting from the crown of your head, it can help kind of lengthen the back of your neck and help you have the alignment that's really good for so many things for our health and well-being. And so let's go to the other side. So grabbing the back of your shoulder, kind of extending your arm, feeling your fingertips move away from you. Now pull that shoulder toward you as you look over and stretching that all out. Then come to center. And then as you inhale, cross your arms like you're going to take off a sweater. As you exhale, well, this is problematic. All right, okay, let's do it. Close. All right, so if I can do this in my little work office, hopefully you at home have a little more room. So inhale, cross your arms like you're taking off a sweater. Now turn your palms toward the heavens as you exhale down. This is called parting clouds. Now where I live, the gray in the winter has been pretty intense. So if you have the grayness, maybe as clouds or maybe other aspects of your life, just picture taking your breath in and exhale, parting that gray so that sunshine and blue sky can shine through. So as you inhale, either sit or stand taller. And as you exhale, turn your palms down toward the heavens. Let's do two more. And then lifting up your elbows, take a breath in as you open up your chest. As the great bear opens her chest. And exhale, round your back. Tuck your tailbone under and bring your elbows toward each other. Now as you inhale, picture bringing your shoulder blades together. Now as you exhale, open your back as you bring your elbows toward each other. So I almost forgot this movement today, but it's actually one of the most important ones for us because if you have neck issues, a lot of times strengthening our upper back. So as you inhale, pull your shoulder blades together, which is going to help strengthen those muscles. That'll help us keep our head more aligned with the rest of our body. Let's take one more breath in and exhale. And then relax. And then it turns out you can do a staggered stance seated. So if you're standing, have one leg in front and the other behind. Turned out a little bit. But if you're seated, put one hand, one foot, one leg in front, foot behind. And we're going to do the wild goose spreads her wings. So in this, you're going to shift forward and shift back. And you can do that shifting in a chair. Now have your hands in front and float them up. Your wild goose wings. Turn your arms so that you can then open and then come down. So as you inhale, float your hands up and out, shifting your weight forward. As you exhale, bring your hands together and down, shifting your weight back in your chair or back toward your back leg. So inhale, open. Exhale down. And then just tap into that wild goose, or maybe you have this wild shorebird on the coast of South Carolina, just opening up her wings. So inhale, open. And exhale, close. Having your thumbs be soft. Let's do one more on this side. And then shifting. So now your other foot is forward and just kind of check out. All right, you can shift forward and back. So inhale, opening up your wild goose wings, and exhale down. Now this movement also, like Great Bear, opens her chest and strengthens her upper back. As you inhale, drop your shoulders and let your shoulder blades glide down your back as you sort of pinch them together, right? And that, again, kind of waking up those muscles, encouraging them to work with us. So inhale and exhale. As she opens her wings. It's the goose. One more. And then slow it down and plant both feet on the ground. So then I want to share probably one of my many favorites, but this is transform a plucked star into the Big Dipper. And this movement can be done, I've always done it standing, but it turns out you can do it sitting really easily. So take your right hand, I'll do your mirror image, put it in the middle of your back, probably right back from your navel. That's our Ming Men, or our door of life. Now take your left hand and open it. Take a breath in. Now do a little twist and a fold, and if you're standing, you'll do a forward fold to the other side of your knee. Now sweep that hand up into the sky, and that's where you're going to pluck a star. So picture grabbing a star. Now, keeping rooted, turn toward the center, and this is where you're transforming the pluck star. Picture you're pulling that star through the Big Lip Dipper. Twist to the edge of your mobility. Twist back to center. And then float your hand down. And remember that Ren Mai that we first were stroking, but this time we'll stroke it like a few inches from our body. All right, transform a pluck star into the Big Dipper. So let's go to the other side. So take your left hand, put it in the middle of your back, in your Ming Men, your door of life. Now take your right hand, open it, take a breath in. As you exhale, do a little twist and fold. Now as you inhale, sweep on the diagonal up. Grab your star. Exhale as you turn, keeping your sitting bones or your feet rooted twisting as far as feels right. Inhale back to center. And then exhale. Do that stroking our Ren Mai, bringing that energy down the front of our body, inviting our energy to settle down into our lower belly. Cool, right? We can do that sitting. So let's do that to either side. So take a breath in. Exhale, twist. Sweep your arm up. Grab that star. Twisting as you transform it into the Big Dipper. Inhale back to center. And then exhale, floating that starlight that we've gathered down our Ren Mai to sink into our lower belly. So I'll do one more to finish it off. So take a breath in. Exhale as you twist and fold. Inhale as you sweep up to the diagonal. Pluck. Exhale, bringing that star through the Big Dipper. Inhale to center. And then exhale, just filling with that healing light from the crown of our head down our Ren Mai, filling our lower belly. And then I thought we'd end with one more floating movement. And so float your hands up and float them down. And this is stroking the waterfall at sunrise. So as you inhale, sit a little or stand a little taller. And as you exhale, sink. Picturing the backs of your hands as you inhale going up that waterfall. As you exhale, picture your palms stroking that waterfall. Now, I work with college kids, and a gang of them were down in Belize on a school trip, and they did this movement in the jungle of Belize with a waterfall at sunrise. So picture your favorite waterfall or favorite waterfall you hope to visit, and do this. So inhale up, and exhale, just feeling your palms going down, and then putting your attention in the back of your hands as you go up. Now there's part 2 to this sunrise movement. So float your hands up, turn your thumbs back, float your hands overhead, and let's go down that Ren Mai, just filling with whatever serves you. So inhale, floating your hands up. Exhale, turn your thumbs back. Now inhale and float down. As you float your hands up, picture that yin nourishing energy of the earth, collecting it in your palms. Now as you float your hands overhead, connecting to that yang, expansive energy of the heavens, and taking that yin and that yang, just fill, pouring it down our Ren Mai, but also filling our whole body. Let's do one more. Inhale up. As we stroke the waterfall at sunrise. And then bring your hands to your lower belly. Bring your feet close together. Close your eyes. Let your body just a little bit rock, a little bit sway. It's like your seaweed floating effortlessly in the ocean. And take a slow, deep breath into your belly. And a slow breath out. And turn your awareness inside your body. And just notice. And then gliding your hands up to your heart center. Give a little rub and a little bow. And give gratitude for all that you have. And give gratitude for all that you are. And have a great week, and thank you for joining me. Thank you.